always super fun when I get to do something world launch for the very first time here at HSN, the Braun. This is a high-end brand that you know and love. I own Braun. I've got an amazing coffee maker that I bought years ago. Still like it was brand new. This is the Braun Multiquick 7 handheld blender with the Puree tool. So the tool here that is included exclusively with us here at HSN, you can go to the store, look it up, Google it, search it. It's around $24.95 everywhere. Just comes right with it, only here at HSN. This is only at HSN. You get the whisk, the perfect jar is included. You have a base unit, and then of course, the blender itself can be used as an immersion blender. 508-026. We're gonna have a nice presentation to show you many ways you can use this, but I need to tell you at the beginning of this presentation, I have 500 of these. That's all we brought in. It's a special purchase. The only place in the entire world where you get the extra $25 tool just included. So, I was gonna say, we're doing like at least 15 minutes, but we only have 500 and it's the only show of the day. But Kelly's gonna tell us more about, I'm excited to learn all about it too.
Well, this is so high end. When you think of Braun, man, do you think of sort of the best of the best? This is a #1 selling hand blender, period, that exists. Braun sort of invented the category. So everybody strives to be like Braun, yet they don't ever come quite so close. I'm gonna talk about all the features in a minute, but I wanna get started with our smoothie. Now, what's so cool about this blender is that you have complete control with one hand, okay? So you can see there's no liquid added into here. All I'm doing is taking fresh fruits and vegetables. We had grapes, we had pineapple, we had spinach, we had a whole kiwi. You can add in your protein powder. Now, instead of getting out a giant blender, look at what I'm able to do with just my hand blender. All I've had to do was get out. It's basically the power of a stand blender in the palm of your hand. It's all high-end stainless. We have this power bell technology that allows for no splashing, you guys. So you can see this is not splattering. Look at the glass here.
Kelly, I'm already amazed.
There's no splashing, no splattering.
There was just some grapes,
is that
kiwi,
not
and
cool?
spinach or something. I mean, that you liquefy. And you know, honestly, when you put that in as the first presentation, never been on air here before, I thought, I don't know what's gonna happen there.
Look at this.
I mean,
most stand mixers, this would have, or most hand blenders, this would have splattered everywhere. Because we have that power bell technology,
Did you say that the professional chefs, they'll use this and it wouldn't even splatter on their white chef coats?
We have professional chefs that tell us they'll only use this one because our Braun, because it doesn't splatter all over their white chef coat. That is absolutely true. Now, what's even more important, and by the way, you're getting all the attachments. We're gonna use all the attachments right now. You can see I'm using the blending wand. It's all stainless, very high end. 400 watts is what most stand mixers have. This is a hand blender.
Wow.
So what you can do is you can use it while you're cooking. You can see my potatoes are boiling, okay? You can't do that with a regular stand mixer or blender. You're going to be using this more often than you probably realize.
What are you making there?
We're making our beautiful baked potato soup, my friend.
Baked potato soup.
Yeah, so you want to just soften your potatoes. You can see we don't have splatter going everywhere. And once you get to the point where you can just kind of hold it on the inside here, there's gonna create a vortex where everything sort of just pulls right into the hand blender. But this is boiling water. There's no other tool you could use to blend your potatoes, your soups, your stews, and look at the results that you're able to get. Can you see that vortex it's creating? I don't have to do the work. It does the work for me. All I have to do is press the gas pedal. I compare it to like a gas pedal because if you lighten up, it goes lower. If you pull down, it goes more. And you can see it's pulling all the potatoes directly into the blender itself. I don't have to do the work. With other hand blenders or immersion blenders or even hand mixers, you're constantly really putting in some elbow work. This is powerful enough that it creates a vortex and it does the work for you.
And we're not even got to this yet. I can already see, by the way, the reason why I'm stepping in here is I think we're gonna sell this out. And where we were supposed to talk about this for 20 minutes, I don't think it's gonna last. Okay, so this is the masher. We haven't got to this yet. I know a lot of us, you know, for healthy, having like mashed cauliflower, sweet potatoes, all those healthy vegetables that we can turn into yummy side dishes, you know, practically hardly any calories at all. The masher is on its own, sold separately everywhere else. This is the only place where the Braun is sold where you get the masher included, and it's a great price. So we encourage you to look around and compare, because we have the best deal here. And Braun, this is the very first presentation. This is the launch here at HSN.
Yeah.
The only airing of the day planned anyway, but I thought that, okay, you know, we're introducing this to everybody. I wasn't sure, but already everyone's like zoomed on the phone,
Well,
like starting by it.
I think people know that name, Braun. They know it's high quality. All of our attachments pop on and off easily. You can use it with just the palm of your hand. In fact, it was designed so that you could actually use it without even using your other hand. It's designed for lefties or righties. There's a locking mechanism, which I can lock and unlock just by using my thumb. And then it's that smart speed. This is unlike any other hand or emulsion blender in the world where you actually have control. Look at that. There's no splatter. It's not going everywhere. You can see all I'm doing is pressing a button. You can see I'm not even moving my hand up, down, left, or right. All I'm doing is using the whisk attachment. And now if I let off of my finger a little bit, it goes slower. You can see there's slow, slow, slow. All right, let me go back up to high. It's like a gas pedal. The harder you push, the more you get. Look at those eggs go.
And it's not splashing anywhere.
It's not splattering anywhere. Look at the glass. It's not splattering anywhere.
And that glass comes with it.
Yeah, you're getting the beaker. It's 2.5 cups. When you want to change attachments, all you do is pop this attachment off. It's the highest quality you can find. In fact, our motors are actually hand balanced. You were talking about, you have a mixer which is hand done, and you saw it's a certain mixer. When you think of stand mixers, you know what we're talking about. This is
I actually went to the factory
experience.
years ago. I had done something with them, and I said, oh, it's hand done, it's handmade, everything. And then Kelly was saying, no, this one is like that. That's what this is like.
That type of quality. That's what you get when you get Braun. Make the investment now so that you don't have to make it in the future. If you don't own one of these, if you don't own a hand mixer or emulsion blender or a hand blender, this is also your chopper. This is the masher.
Well, the people from Braun were saying that these last like 20, 30 years.
You're not going to need to buy a new one.
I mean, it's that's like
we invented
nutty.
the category of hand blenders or stick blenders. This is the masher that we were talking about.
Right. I'm dying to see this in action.
So look at as you go with your avocado.
Okay, that was like fun.
I mean, look at the results that you get. Now, if you want to mix some avocado, look at the way you can do it. Now, I happen to like to make avocado dressings and avocado sauce for my spaghetti, for my carb-free pastas. Look at that. All I'm doing is pressing down, and that puree attachment comes included, okay? And then when you want to go ahead and use it, that was seconds to mash. Look at it's completely.
Can you put the attachments in the dishwasher?
Yeah, absolutely. They're totally dishwasher safe, and they're easy on, easy off. So I've just mashed my cauliflower with my masher, which by the way is $25 extra.
You mean avocado.
So what did I say?
You said cauliflower.
Cauliflower.
But
Yes,
I'm listening to every word you're saying.
We're gonna do
I want to make sure I've got it all right.
Yeah. So then I'm gonna go right here, and I have the chopper attachment, which comes included, you guys. All of this comes included. And I can chop now with one hand. Inside here, I just have my cilantro, my garlic, my tomato. You can see I'm turning on and off that locking mechanism with my thumb, and then just give it a couple of pulses if you want. Remember, it's like a gas pedal, so if you just pull it lightly, it doesn't give you as much power as if you pull it all the way down. And then we've made our beautiful fresh salsa. So we're gonna do something really fun, which we kind of invented, but we're calling it our guaca salsa. You just put your guacamole or your fresh avocado right down in the bowl here, and then you put your salsa inside that, but you don't mix it together. You let people mix it on their own, and you have this beautiful, fun, interesting dip. So we'll give it a little spot to rest there.
Like you would with gravy.
Like you would with gravy.
Gravy and mashed. Look at that.
And look at our guaca salsa. What a beautiful dip to serve to your friends, to your family.
And you can dip like cucumbers in it, or or chips, of course, which are tasty.
It's just a great item that if you don't own one, go ahead and buy one. You're buying now the best. There's always good, there's all right, there's best.
Yeah.
Braun's the best. We invented the category. We have the smart speed. We have that barbell
and you know
technology.
what? Let me do a stop here and tell everybody what they're getting as I kind of wander around. Okay, so here's a list of everything that you're getting. You're getting the 1.5 cup of food processor with the lid, and then you're also getting, let me just set this down, you're also getting the 1-year warranty, and you're getting the Puree attachment, but you're also getting the masher. And the masher is not, it doesn't come with it if you get it anywhere else. The handle, the motor, the blending, the 20-ounce beakers included, the whisk attachment, everything that's in front of me. And you also, Are there recipes in there? I feel
Yeah,
like there
there's a
is
few
There are a
recipes.
few recipes in there, yeah, teaching
In
you
the
how.
back.
In the back, okay.
But it's really,
so there's
really-
also recipes. But when you look at this and you're saying, okay, so that immersion blender, check. The masher, check. And then the whisk, where it's like you know, taking the power of that stand mixer, just
in your
hand like this, and it's Braun. Now, we started out with 500. We've got 110 are spoken for, and with 200 people in the ordering process, and there's 400 left. And we are already sold more than we anticipated. So we already, we already have more people buying it than we had. We thought, okay, we're so excited about it. We think it's gonna go really well. It's going like gangbusters. So we think that, we know it's the only presentation of the day, but we think after this presentation, there may not be one single one left. So put down that $20. It's free shipping and handling. Get it home, use it for 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. This is Braun. So you will not have to think about buying an immersion blender for years, generations.
Yeah, no, seriously. It's all,
that's
I mean,
impressive.
like we were talking about, our motor is they're all hand weight. I mean, it's easy to hand, so you just grab your hand like you were shaking somebody's hand, it's like you're shaking the hand. So you just press the lock there, you can press it with your thumb, and you add on whatever attachment. It's stainless steel. I'm gonna use our blending wand right now, because we're gonna do.
I'm gonna taste the food because that's my job.
But what I love is that you have the complete control. So you can see with my finger, I have complete control over whether I want it to go slow or fast. And I'm doing my smoothie right now, but then I don't even have to move it up and down. And you can see that Power Bell technology pulls everything down into the blade, but it also allows for no splatter. So if this were any other hand blender or a stick blender, you would have splatter. You'd be worried about using it. That's not gonna happen with Braun, because not only is everything high quality stainless steel, but it creates a vortex because it's 400 watts. 400 watts is what your average stand mixer. I know blenders that are 400 watts. This is a hand blender that's 400 watts. It's all stainless steel. And then we did our beautiful smoothie. And now you'll make more smoothies, Helen. Why?
Because, taste that?
Yes, please taste that. You're gonna make more smoothies because all you have to get out is this. And then everything goes in the dishwasher. You know, obviously don't put the motor in the dishwasher.
To me, it's amazing, like it's completely liquid.
Yeah, it's liquefied, and I didn't have to add a liquid, you know.
And it's all vegetables, all fruit, like there's nothing else in there, so you could just enjoy.
Well, in most blenders, you have to add a liquid, you know, to get it to liquefy.
Can I put a shot of something in here to make it grown up?
Yeah, if you want. You certainly can.
I mean, not now on live TV.
No,
I'm just saying hypothetically.
It wouldn't surprise me if she
For our customers,
did.
it's my job to, you know, include you.
This is our chopper. This comes included. All I did was add peanuts, no extra oil. I didn't have to add anything in here. And ready for this. Now, not only is it chopping my peanuts, but you're gonna see here very shortly, it's gonna start, because it's so powerful, extracting the natural oils, and it's gonna start to create, you can see right down here, look at that, it's starting to create peanut butter. And the longer I hold it down, the more peanut butter it's gonna create for me. So imagine if this was cashews or almonds,
almond butter,
macadamia nuts.
Oh my gosh.
You could add in salt, you could add in cinnamon. This has been, I don't know, 25, maybe we're going on 30 seconds, and you can see all I'm doing is pressing down. Look, Ma, one hand. I've got one hand free. I just made peanut butter with one hand. Is that not the craziest, coolest thing?
Look at that, right before your very eyes. And you know,
and there's very little splatter. I mean, that's
and
that
I'm going to say something else. When you go to the high-end health food store and buy the natural peanut butter,
it's very expensive.
It's very expensive. So just buy a bag of peanuts.
Yeah. Now
That's
you can
all
make
it is.
your own
Peanuts and
butter.
apples is one of my favorite snacks.
Peanut butter and apples is a wonderful snack. Peanut butter, of course, is chock full of beautiful proteins, but now I haven't had to add anything.
Right.
A lot of times, if you ever see blenders, you know, demonstrated, you have to add oil because their blender isn't powerful enough. That's a full-on blender. This is your hand blender. Now you're making beautiful peanut butters, almond butters, nut butters, you know, whatever you want to make.
I'm still testing the guacamole.
Yes, please do, my friend.
It's still good, don't worry.
What we've got going on here is our masher, or our puree attachment.
You know what? I want to get a shot of what's in that bowl before you get mashing, because I want people to see what this is about to do.
It's pressure cooked cauliflower. We pressure cooked it for 3 minutes to soften it. Yeah.
So 200 have been spoken for, and there's 200 people ordering, and we have 300 left. So I just, okay, so you see there's, what is it, steamed cauliflower in there?
Steamed or we pressure cooked it for 3 minutes just to soften it. And you're gonna use your puree attachment. But look at the puree attachment. It's going to make it, turn it into basically what you would think are mashed potatoes, but you're not doing the potatoes, the carbs. Look at what you're able to do with that puree attachment. In seconds now, I have cauliflower mash, or instead of mashed potatoes now, this is an incredibly, and by
That
incredibly,
smells really good. I love cauliflower.
I mean, I'm not kidding you when I tell you, and please believe me and just try it. If you add like your same things that you would typically add to your mashed potatoes, some people add sour cream, some people add garlic and salt. People won't even know the difference, but they're not getting the carbs of the potatoes. So if somebody you know in your life is trying to do a lower carb type of diet, you can now do cauliflower mash. You can also make cauliflower rice in your chopper. Cauliflower rice is just chopped up rice.
Where's my fork to eat that?
Oh, you want to eat? I'm so sorry. What am I thinking?
Yeah, okay.
Here's a spoon, my friend.
Oh, okay, I'll use that.
You can use a spoon.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's
I
what
just want
you're,
everybody to see how pretty that is.
and you're getting that pureeing attachment coming included. It's not included in any other configuration. So that's why we love shopping with HSN, because they give us all these exclusive opportunities, all these exclusive deals.
This just in. I have an update from the bureau chief.
Yes.
Half sold out.
Is it almost gone?
It's almost gone, and we still have 200 people shopping. So, all right, you may not have turned in right now to say, I'm going to buy the best immersion blender, known to man with Braun. It's high-end, the best of the best. We got in a couple. 250 sold, 250 left with 200 people in the ordering process. So get it home for $20, free shipping and handling. You won't have to think about buying anything like this for another 20, 30 years. I mean, it is that kind of level of product. And we include the masher. You can search anywhere. We searched before the show. At retailers, it's available for around $24.95, the masher that I'm gonna grab that we just did the cauliflower with. This is kind of like what everyone's wanting to do right here. We're including it. It's included. We're gonna talk about it. I know it says 1 more minute, but we have so many people in the ordering process. We're going to do another couple minutes on this.
Okay. Well, this is a beautiful milk.
Kelly makes my dinner.
Well, this is your milkshake, my friend, and I'm adding in my cookies as I go.
You're a good person.
This is just a little bit of milk, ice cream, and then it's going to chunk up all our cookies. Like if you went to that expensive milkshake place, you know the one I'm talking about.
Yes.
And you spent $5 or $6 on a milkshake. Now all you need is a couple of ingredients. You can add in peanut butter cups. You can add in chocolate chips. Everybody gets to choose their milkshake, and I control the speed. I control the power. It's the smart speed technology. You can see the milkshake is now being brought into, I don't even know if you can, oh, it's so hard to see, but it's actually creating a vortex for my milkshake right on top there. And so I don't have to even move this machine, and now you can see all of my cookies are emulsified into my milkshake. And so just in about 30, 45 seconds, I've now created a homemade cookies and cream milkshake.
So if I eat the cauliflower mash, can I have the milkshake?
My friend, you can do whatever
I feel like there's some sort of trade-off.
You can do whatever you want because it's your world, Helen.
Okay.
We're just living in it, my friend.
That is a true story.
Look at that milkshake.
Dan goes, ain't that true?
It is so true.
Okay, but let me
How
just
beautiful is that?
300 now spoken for, and there's now more people on the line than we have bronze left. Now, our plan was this to be the only airing of the day. However, oh, look at that. We expected to have some left, right? JustSaid.com.
Look at that milkshake. That's like you went to the old-fashioned milkshake. I'm pretty proud of that, actually.
You should be.
I just made that.
Good job. All right, Liquid Kelly Deidre. This is how much Kelly Deidre loves me.
I do. I made you some beautiful, tasty cauliflower mash.
Fun. What are you making right now?
Rice flour, or excuse me, a gluten-free flour with oats, but this could be rice. Anything that's naturally gluten-free, go ahead and pop into your chopper. You don't actually have to go to the whole health food store and buy expensive gluten-free flour anymore. You can make it yourself. And that was just oats, you guys. And now I've turned it, it's that kind of power. You're talking the power of a high-end, powerful blender.
Wait. Gluten-free flour is just oats ground up sometimes? Or rice ground up?
Or rice.
Can you do rice in that?
Yeah, you can do rice. You can do chickpeas, dried chickpeas, whatever you want to do that's gluten-free. Now I haven't spent $10 purchasing gluten-free flour. I've made it. And all I did was get out my hand blender, my stick blender, my Multiquick with that smart speed technology.
Do you know what?
Control.
This is gonna sell out. I mean, we've got 158 left, and now we've got more. We don't have enough for everybody that's in the ordering process. So, but we've got one for you, because if you call in now, if you go to hsn.com or call the number on your screen, I would use Express Automated Ordering. But I know it's the only airing of the day, but we're not going to have one left on hsn.com after this show. We still, keep watching. We're going to make some more stuff.
I'm going to do salad dressing. dressing. So you have your herbs in the bottom and your oil, and that's it. And then I'm gonna go in with my emulsion, and what I love is that I control. Now you can see I'm not pressing very hard. I wanted to go a little slow, and I have a hand free.
Oh, you know what? I tried making that, and I didn't. It came out not right because I need an immersion blend.
This will actually liquefy it so that it doesn't all separate. So this is gonna stay emulsified in your refrigerator. Ooh. It's not all gonna separate out. And I'm controlling with that smart speed. It's hard to see with my fingers because you don't have to press very much, but you press a little or you press a lot and you can see the results. That is homemade salad dressing that will not separate out when I put it in my refrigerator. So I'm not gonna have to, do the little shimmy shake that you always have to do with the salad dressing. All right. And now look what you get.
Now, Kelly is staying with us for one more product. Here's a message from Shannon, and then we're gonna be right back. We have another